The one named Sailor. Hello there. My name is Leah, and today I will be reviewing Pretty Guardian's Sailor Moon. Now, as many a young female anime fan can attest, no series is probably more responsible for her current obsessions than Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is almost the Barbie of the anime world, combining everything a young girl wants, from frills and bows, pretty colors and kittens, to strangely effeminate men and princesses. The anime and manga are considered classics, despite not having current releases stateside, though the original dub is still available online in old VHS copies. Thankfully, I'm not here to talk about that. Instead, I'm here to talk about the live-action series produced by Toei that ran from October 2003 to September 2004. The story starts off just like the previous two incarnations, with Usagi Tsukino finding the cat Luna, this time a plushie, and also meeting future love interest Mamoru Chiba, aka Tuxedo Mask. Okay, let's just get this out of the way now. Tuxedo Mask looks absolutely terrible in this series. There is just no way to take this guy seriously when he is in that suit. 目当てのものは見つからなかったが、面白いものが見れたな。No, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, she then goes on to find the other Sailor Scouts, or Senshi, Sailor Mercury and her bookish schoolmate Amy Mizuno, Sailor Mars in the hot-headed shrine maiden Rei Hino, Sailor Jupiter and tomboyish transfer student Makoto Kino, and eventually Sailor Venus and pop idol Minako Eno. Together, they form the Sailor Scouts, the reincarnated warriors of an ancient kingdom who must battle the evil Queen Beryl and her minions, all the while searching for their lost princess. Where this series also differs in the originals is in its ending, and how it handles the themes of reincarnation. In the other series, the reincarnations really just served as an explanation for how and why they got their powers. In this series, the Senshi are actively trying to prevent the events of their past lives from repeating themselves. Usagi and Mamoru's status as reincarnated lovers also becomes an obstacle this time around, seeing as their love apparently destroyed the planet. Sailor Moon's power and the mystical silver crystal it comes from also become progressively more ambiguous. The biggest changes were to the this time around were the Sailor Venus, Tuxedo Mask, and Luna characters. In the original manga and anime, Sailor Venus, aka Minako Eno, was a simple schoolgirl, much like Usagi, who happened to be the first to awaken as a senshi and also make a name for herself as a champion of justice. In this series, she's a pop star with a terminal illness, and is also much more of a loner than her previous incarnation. While fans of her original character might be disappointed with the changes, overall, I'd have to say she's one of the strongest in this series, being at once an intimidating authority figure to the other scouts, and also something of an antagonistic foil. Luna is also given a human senshi form about halfway through the series. No explanation is given for this, and given how different she acts in her human and animal forms, it's kind of bizarre. And also keep in mind, as a fighter, she's useless. And because of this, especially with American and Western audiences, she's probably one of the most unpopular characters. As for the changes to Tuxedo Mask, it boils down to him actually being able to do stuff, as opposed to the passive, almost damsel in distress character he was in previous incarnations. Those who've read the manga will also notice that many of the minor characters who changed from the manga to anime adaptation here are much closer to their manga equivalents. Despite its strengths, Pretty Girl and Sailor Moon does lag at certain points. And as mentioned earlier, the action sequences are some of the worst in the entire series, which may turn off some fans of the original show who remember it for its action and, of course, the transformations. But as a fan myself of more character-driven stories, this series is everything I could ask for, with some fun thrown in. So if you're an older or new fan of the series, or just interested in a fun series with strong characters and an interesting take on the reincarnation theme, I'd say look it up. Well, though not readily available on DVD, it is easily found online. It does have an official translation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a word to say.